Greetings. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. Like, share, and subscribe. If it allows you to click the bell so you know when I'm live, do that as well. Greetings, family. Greetings. How y'all doing? I probably won't be on here too long. Probably not. But man, listen. I like to watch the videos because sometimes I watch them back because I'm looking at the comments. I try to watch the chat to see, but there wasn't no chat on it this time. So I'm like, Spirit, like, just watch the video back. I'm like, okay. So I'm watching the video back from earlier, the live. I don't know if anybody caught the live or saw the replay of the live from earlier. The chat, let's chat. I don't know if anybody saw that live. You saw Yehuda's face, but I heard him roar several times. Like there was nothing on in the car. There was no windshield wipers, nothing. I heard voices. I heard roaring. And one time the roar was so fucking loud, I had to rewind it and say, am I tripping? Did I just hear some roaring? Was he roaring? Yes. Yehuda was roaring. It was louder than it's ever been on the other video that I heard it on. Gratitude about the hair. So loud. It was so loud. I said, that's Yehuda. Like the spirit was coming through the airwaves. I could hear it. And I saw some shape shifting, but it was the roaring and the voices that I heard. You don't need no timestamp. No, you don't. It's around after the 26 minute mark, but you don't need a timestamp because you'll hear it. It's very, very loud. Very loud. There's nothing on in the car. Nothing is on in the car. I was like, what? I had to rewind it. I said, wait a minute. The voices, is that roaring? Like, yeah, you don't even need a timestamp. And then as I'm sitting here tripping, like, because, I'm still on the road, I'm like, am I tripping? Like, I'm hearing roaring. Once I said, whoa. Somebody text me, like, at the 26-minute mark, after you say, if you hear something, say something, you hear the roaring. I had to send him a message back. I said, damn, I thought I was fucking tripping. Excuse me. Like, you can hear the roaring. It is so fucking loud. So loud. I really want to stop and get something else to eat. I'm still chewing on this little piece of sandwich that I've had for some hours now. Mm, he's very sick of the bullshit. You don't let some people know about it too. Maybe I want some. I don't know if it's a Burger King somewhere. Y'all, I want him to continue to make his presence known. Since everybody think he's a joke, me and him had a long conversation after I got off and shit. Let's see. After I got off, we had a long conversation. I was trying to explain stuff to him. He was trying to explain stuff to me. I'm like, listen, I'm at people's neck. Look, on God, I'm at they motherfucking neck. You watching it on your TV now? You can hear good. Yes. Hey, Maurice. You heard a man's voice? Probably. He loves to say his name and then he roars. He says, I am your Yehuda. Not Yah. His fucking name is Yehuda and it's disrespectful to call him anything other than that. Unless you're calling him the fucking governor. Respect him for what he is and who he is. Or get crushed. Period. Period. I decided because somebody was trying to call me. And they do that when I'm on the live. So if that was you to just call me, you just got blocked. I'm not going to be threatening people to, I'm going to block you, I'm going to block you, I'm going to block you. So now you're blocked. Because that's not the first you've done it, whoever the fuck you are. It's not the first time that you have done it. Anybody else call me while I'm on the live and you know I'm on the live, I'm going to block you. So now you're blocked, whoever you were. Dang, it ain't no Burger King. I don't even know what the fuck. Yes. Now you are blocked. Now you are blocked. Blocked. I will not be unblocking anyone because the disrespect is going to stop. People think I owe them something. I say don't call me, don't text me. People still call and text me. Sending me books. Long ass passages. For what? You going to force me to listen to what you got to say? Motherfuckers going to get their feelings hurt when they get blocked. I'm telling you. The disrespect going to stop because I'm going to make it stop. You need my help with what? People don't appreciate my goodness, so I don't give my goodness anymore. Yeah. I just want a little oh, I could do Taco Bell if there was a Taco Bell somewhere. I don't mind doing that. Am I still gonna read Selena? Probably. Probably. I need to get some more of them done. I haven't done a lot of them. Yes. They said that'd be fun, Nadine. Yes, girl. I'm telling you, my mind was absolutely the fuck blown. Again, I don't know why it blows my mind when I hear it, but sometimes it does absolutely just blow my mind, honey. When I hear Yehuda, the governor, people want to swear they have such a close relationship with Yehuda, but you don't give him the reverence that he fucking deserves as to who he is. call him nothing other than by his motherfucking name. You got a dream about me? Man, having a dream about these crazy motherfuckers conspiracy talking about them. Girl. Black butterfly. Um. All right, y'all ready? Aries, we gonna start with you, Aries. Time for the mid. I need a motherfucking house. Mid-month horoscope. Ding 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 ding. All right, people. It is time for the mid-month horoscope. Only because Yehuda keeps saying, "Come on, let's do it." Okay, Yehuda. We're gonna start with Aries. Ooh, what is it? Look. Okay, a Taco Bell. Okay, okay, okay. Aries. Let me give gratitude to the spirit before we even begin. Gratitude. All right. So Aries, love finds you wherever it may, but it's time for you to find it within self. So many times, Aries, you allow other things to step inside of your existence and pull you off of your deem where you feel like you should be. And so it takes you away from some things that should be good in your life, but it is not because you have no love of self. And so because you don't have that love of self that you need, you're starting to absorb other energy that is not good for you, Aries. Life could look good for you or life could look down. I don't want to use the word bad, but it could be up or it could be down. It just really depends on you, on how you start to see it or how you observe inside all of the stuff that the spirit wants to give to you. Now, for some of you, financial abundance means a whole lot, whereas to some of you, financial freedom is you can take it or leave it, and which is kind of weird in that sense. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, that's just oh, maybe I'll go there. That's just the way that you have created it to be. You designed it to be. You don't even know why you have created and designed it to be. You feel like that you have a lack of self-worth inside of the functioning of who you are. I don't even know why you would even feel that way, think that way, or receive life in that sense, because see, receiving life is different than living life. It's about receiving what the spirit has for you. Let's see here. Let's do it this way. Receiving what the spirit has for you. Hmm. Aries, the spirit tells give you many of things like it's food for thought, but you're not eating what the spirit is given to you. So then when you lose out, it feels like you have lost a lot, which you do lose out on a lot of stuff. But when you lose out, you don't put the blame where it should be, which is inside of self, because you're allowing self and other stuff to take you off of your theme because you don't see what you're supposed to be doing, what the spirit wants for you, Aries. Love can conquer all, or it could just flow and be fleeting and leave your existence without you even realizing that you had it in your grasp. I know who that's for. But love is always going to conquer all, especially when you look inside of self, Aries. You understand what I'm saying? When you look inside of self, Aries, love can always conquer all. So for this month, because we're in the mid month of November, so for the rest of November going into December, your homework is to focus on self. Your homework is to focus on self, Aries. And that is for the rest of this month and deciding who you want to be when you show up to life, because it's about showing up to life and understanding and receiving what the Spirit has for you. You got to show up for life. Let's get focused, because the Spirit says, Aries, you can bloom like a flower. Um, you can bloom like a flower. You can bloom like a blooming onion, or you can wither away like some dried up ass lettuce that's been sitting out on the counter. It's up to you. I just started the horoscopes. Aries is the first. Gemini. Gemini. They say money, 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 money. Hold on, guys. I want to put on my do not disturb just in case people think it's opportunity for them to call. So I had to put on the do not disturb just in case. So Gemini, there is going to be some monies that fall upon your lap. You don't even know where it's coming from. And this is also could just be you focusing on building up your financial wealth, because where you are right now in mid-November going into December, this is going to be a very important time for you to save up money and get your pockets back to where they were, because you took a dive somewhere in November. I mean, October, coming into November, you took a dive. Now, this is for you to build your pockets up, Gemini. And it is not for you to build your pockets up, Gemini, for you to go and spend during the Christmas holiday, because that shit ain't for us. Mm. Gemini, listen, you have to watch your circle, because you have some infiltrators in your circle. Some of you have questioned it, you have felt it, but you have not applied it to your space of existence. And so for you, it's almost like it does not exist, but it does exist. Some of you Geminis have been walking around like you're untouchable and like nobody is ever going to betray you, because you think because you have two heads you can see in all directions, but your eyes is closed on one of them heads. You need to see what you need to see. Open up your eyes, Gemini. You have a snake in your camp. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also, Gemini, in connection to that, they said loose lips sink ships. So if you running around speaking about something, that snake is hearing everything you say, because just like you, Gemini, that snake that has two heads has several heads. This is not a one-headed snake, Gemini. This is a snake that has multiple heads. And they listen to everything you say. Loose lips sink ships. Hmm. It's also time for y'all to make that decision about that job. So some of you have been deciding, Gemini, if you were going to create a job, pick up another job, or leave the job. Now it's time for you to make that decision. Like you're almost out of time. You know what I'm saying? It's almost out of time for you, Gemini, for you to make that decision about this job, or the career path, or whatever that is. Writing is going to be very important for you, Gemini, for some reason. Whether that is writing a book, writing in your journal so you can get some things down, or documenting some things. Writing is going to be very important for you for the next 2 to 3 weeks, as well as keeping your health in line. Because some of you have been ignoring some things about your health, and some of it feels like it's lower. So it could be in the stomach region, could be in the reproductive region, or it could be in the legs or feet area. But you're ignoring something that you should not be ignoring right now, Gemini. It's not for your best benefit, or um for you to, like, you need to not ignore this shit. Huh. I don't understand it, but I'm gonna say it, Gemini, because they said grandma or grandpa was right, grandma or grandpa was correct, grandma or grandpa was right. So either the grandmother and grandfather have just said something to you recently that is getting ready to ring true, or is ringing true now, or you're starting to see something that was taught to you by the grandparents, that you're finding right now inside of your space of existence, to ring true to you. And so it's about paying attention to all of that. They say, as we end, you Gemini, they say stop worrying about love. Love comes when it comes, okay? And on that part, you haven't even decided to give love to yourself thoroughly for you to be able to give love to somebody else, because every time you give love to somebody else, it backfires in your face, or you treat it incorrectly, because your ass got too many goddamn heads, and you can't sometimes see where you wrong, because sometimes that second head is up your ass and you don't see where you be wrong at. But anywho, I digress. Libra. Ooh, Libra. They said check your scales because you are wrong. Check your scales, Libra, because you are wrong in some situation that you are going into, that you are in now, and that you're getting ready to create. You are wrong. Libra, they said also stop acting like nothing matters to you, because where you have been at for the last like 6 weeks and where you are right now, in these next 2 to 3 weeks, shit needs to matter, because you're acting like things don't matter to you, like you're not wrong. You are. You can't be wrong, Libra, and then say, well, because when it comes back to bite you in the ass, you want other people to see it, to care about it, to fix it, or to help you to correct that shit. And when it's well, it's got to be well to everybody, not just well to you. They said, Libra, love finds you where it may, so you need to meet love where it's at. So if you are in love with someone and you feel like they need to change, but you're not seeing it, sometimes it's also you that needs to change, Libra. So you need to see love or meet love where it's at, so you can have an understanding of where you are and not just keep digressing on it because it's well to you. Now, when it comes to the money situation, Libra, it's not that you're necessarily wrong in it. First of all, you're giving away money to too many people, or you doing way too much, which can sometimes create that situation, Libra. And when I say that, this is what I mean. You give too freely and then expect for somebody to give it back freely if they owe it to you, or give you when you need freely, which can cause a situation where you can sometimes be wrong in, because you cannot do because you expect for somebody to do. You got to do with a clear heart. You got to do it with the clear heart, Libra. Mm. Also, Libra, they said somebody is asking you for your opinion or for your advice. Give it to them. Give it to them, and give it to them with honesty. Not harshness, but honesty, because sometimes people need that. Sometimes people just want to vent to you, but in this sense, they're not just venting. Somebody is asking you and they really need the guidance. Give it to them, Libra. That's what you like to do anyway, goddamn it. You love to tell people how to feel, when to get off, of all these different things. You love to be that voice of reason. So be that right now, because I really feel like this may be a child or somebody else's child. This also could be a situation where a young person is pregnant, or maybe wanting to get pregnant, or have some sort of um like body dysmorphia. There's something that they really need from you. Please make sure that you give it, and you give it with a clear heart, clear conscience, and give it from your soul. Hmm. Also, I don't know if it's just the holidays, Libra, and this goes for Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius, and Scorpio. This is what I'm getting ready to say. The one thing, whether they are living, the one person, whether they are living currently or if they have crossed over, that person cannot and will not return to your space of existence, and that is for Aries as well. They cannot and will not return to your space of existence. It is time for you to move forward. It really is. It's time for you to move forward. Before we let you go, Libra, they say be a blessing to someone in these months, but also protect your space. Everyone cannot be trusted. Aquarius. Aquarius. I got London on the track. Okay, Aquarius, it is time for you to promote self, to market self. You have been talking about starting this business or having this business or what you going to do. Please, let's put London on the track, please. Can we go ahead and build up that monies? And then also, they tell me to use that as an example of what the fuck not to do. So if you feel like that you are running shit, you sitting on your high horse for some reason, you got two separate things going on, Aquarius. Let's talk about both of them. One, you need to go ahead and do what you say you're going to do. Whether that is cut someone off, start a business, or be more financially stable, like you keep saying you're going to do. You ain't got to keep telling people and talking about it, because honestly, you ain't got on people's nerves about this shit, because they don't even believe at this point that you're going to do what the fuck you say you're going to do, because you ain't did it, child. Just saying. Get the likes up. Hit that like button. You already in here for free. Hit the like. Also, in love, Aquarius. Sometimes you have a tendency to be blinded so you don't see things the way you necessarily should be seeing them. And people tend to take advantage of that, where you sometimes also take advantage of that. But you have to also balance yourself out too, just like a damn Libra. You need some balance in your life right now, Aquarius, because sometimes things could seem out of control. Like I said, I feel like some of you are really missing someone, missing. Like, oh my God, I wish this person could be back in my life. They can't. They can't. Time to move on. Time to move forward. Let's talk about it. Just think about something else, because they can't. Because I feel like it's a few Aquariuses on here that's missing the mother. Like it's something about missing the mother, or their motherly instincts. And mom can't come back, or mom, is not in a space or a place where you need her to be, even if she's living. She cannot do or be what it is that you need from her right now. She cannot. Okay. So Aquarius, I need for you to kind of get your mind in order, because once y'all get thrown off, Aquarius, y'all get fucking thrown off. And it's hard for you to shake that shit. You be in a zone, and people don't even want to be around you. You don't even want to be around you, and you can't even leave you. Gotta get it together, Aquarius. And Aquarius, y'all are motherfucking winter babies, ain't y'all? Y'all winter babies, and the winter depresses y'all a lot of the times. Like, and so where you are right now, like I said, it could be the holidays that's coming up. Um, but it is something that's really throwing y'all in this month of November. And it could be the job situation as well, because they keep bringing that up, and y'all need to make some fucking final decisions about it. Also, Aquarius, some of it has a lot to do with for y'all have been riding on your high horse, and then when you need that help and nobody's there to help you, it's because you've been riding on your high horse and making people feel like they're disposable to you. And so, also, if somebody has been making you feel like you are disposable to them, so you have to really, really start to balance some shit out. Like you're a motherfucking Libra and you're not. You're an Aquarius. Now, they said you got to find your gem, got to find your jewel, because December is going to also come in. It's going to come in like a shark. It's going to come in like a shark for some of you Aquarius. They tell me it's going to come in like that for a Capricorn, for Cancer, also for Pisces. December is going to come in like a shark for some of you. And it's going to be shocking. And They want you to kind of prepare yourselves for it, Aquarius, okay? Prepare yourself for it because, again, you can't change it. Things can't come back to be what it is, what you were used to it being. Mm. And something's going to be exposed. Someone or something is going to be exposed, and it is going to knock you for a motherfucking loop. And I feel bad for that. But you're going to be okay. You will rise again from the ashes like a motherfucking phoenix, Aquarius. Also, before I let you go, Aquarius, they said stop counting the money before it hits your pockets because sometimes that's where you fuck up at. You have promised too many things, or done way too much in your mind before it even hits your pocket. So that's where you fuck up at sometimes. So don't necessarily count the chickens before they hatch. Virgo. Virgo, they tell me you're learning how to master certain things about yourself. Good for you, Virgo. Some of you have some health things again that they want you to look at, but you're coming through that just fine. I feel like some of it is in the chest, some of it is in the legs. So some Virgos may be having some legs and some chest things going on that we want you to pay attention to. But you all have been coming through this shit like champs. And they want you to know that you are standing tall, Virgo, and they are appreciative of your perseverance. Virgos, you are doing very good. And they want you to know that because there's been many things over this last 2 months that have tried to knock you for a loop, Virgo, but you have shook that shit off and said, I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. Period, Virgo. Hmm. Now, for some of you Virgos, you're going to have to keep coming through this shit like a champ because they keep saying, much like the rabbit thumper, the bunny rabbit thumper, you better get in and get your gloves on because you got a fight coming up about something. Something that's going to also kind of knock you for a loop and shake you up a little bit, make you want to put your boxing gloves on. And normally we would say keep your hands to yourself, but let me tell you something, Virgo. If you need to beat a bitch up, you better go ahead and make that shit happen. Champ, champ. Because not all of the fighting is going to be physical. Some of this is going to be emotional. Some of it will be financial, but don't worry about it. You still going to come out like a champ. Just hang on just a little bit longer. This is in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So it's going to be okay. People just kind of want to ruffle your feathers up a little bit, but don't worry about it. You've come through everything else like a champ. You're going to finish this shit out like a fucking champ. Don't worry about it, Virgo. Um, some of you need to get some. Y'all need to go on and get some. But let me say this to some of the Virgos out here. This is men and women alike. Sex starts to be a personal challenge for some of you, and not everybody, like y'all know I say, like my friend taught me, not everybody deserves the platinum or gold package. Give motherfuckers the basic package. Cause sometimes y'all be thinking that this shit is a personal challenge. Like, let me see what I can bust this nigga head with. Cause sometimes you bust a nigga head, he be ready to bust your head. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop trying to take this as a personal challenge. That go for the Taurus, the motherfucking Leo, Libra, and Pisces. Please. Sagittarius too. Stop taking this for a personal challenge, Virgo. You do need to get you something that's gonna help you mellow out just a little bit. Um, I want some of you to pay attention to your stomach as well. And it could be flagellants, but it also could be just some other stuff that we kind of need to pay attention to. And it could be in a reproductive area, but I want you to pay attention to your stomach, Virgo. They keep making this a big deal because they're speaking to someone directly that's on here, because you have taken sex to another level, or you're doing what you can do to try to get this person, like hold on to this person. And we ain't talking about like trapping nobody with pregnancy. We talking about, I'm gonna make sure that I bust this person head with this, what I can do sexually, and it's gonna pull them in. This can only have two endings, and that is not gonna be what you want. So let's do it correctly. Use your heart space, not your coochie or your dick space, please. Gratitude. And they said, for money, you gotta, a couple of y'all got a job opportunity coming up. It's gonna be like a job switch or a job gain. And I don't even think you'll be in that job that you'll pick up or that you want to gain for very long, or you'll decide to do something different. But you do have another job opportunity that's gonna land on your table in some way, or somebody's gonna ask you to come and do something with them. Virgo, okay? Leo, Leo. Leo, you have a few opportunities that's getting ready to come up for you, because y'all have decided that, a lot of you have decided that you're not going to take this jab and you're not going to conform to whatever your job is saying, and you're just trying to figure it out. Let me rest you assured, by the time mid-month December comes, you will have some things figured out. They understand that you're not going to just lay down and die. They understand that you're not going to just, conform and allow some things to knock you off your box. They understand that you're not going to allow that to happen, and they don't want you to allow that to happen. Now, Leo, somebody from your past comes back or something. Somebody's trying to re-enter into your life. Use your judgment. Use your judgment on if that's going to be something you want to do, or if that's not going to be something you want to do. Use your judgment. Spit. Because it could go either way for real, Leo. It could go either way, really. Oh, that's the part. Oh, but if you are not clear, Leo, on this decision, you can dig yourself a hole. Okay? So you got to be clear, Leo. Got to be clear. Also, Leo, they say you you ask not, you receive not. You want not, you get not. So basically, closed mouths don't get fed. You need to speak up on something. You're being quiet about something, and people can't read your minds unless you're talking to somebody like me, and they can't read your motherfucking mind, so they don't really know, Leo. Ask for what you want, but be clear about it as well. You can't say this is what you want, but I don't know, I could be possibly. No. State it, say what it is that you want, Leo, and move the fuck along with it. Mm. Now, health wise, Leo, some of you have some things going on in the chest. So they could be chest, they could be lung space, breast space, or heart space. Some of you have some things going on in your chest area, Leo, that we want you to pay attention to. And for my smokers, and that is whether you smoking weed, you're smoking miles, you're smoking cigarettes, I need for y'all to pay attention to your health for the next 4 weeks, Leo, because there's something developing inside of the chest that we need you to look at. I need you to probably really stop the smoke, or if you a weed smoker, like let's lessen that shit. Let's lessen that shit, okay? But if you're smoking anything but the weed, please let's make some decisions about that, okay? Listen, listen, Leo. And this goes for the Virgo, the Sagittarius, and the Pisces, Taurus as well. Listen, Leo. Stop telling people that it's not prostitution. Stop convincing yourself that it's not prostitution. You ain't even got to put a name to it. I don't know if you are telling people like shit, you got to give something to get something. I don't know what the fuck that means. Stop saying it. Don't even put it on the table that way. If you gonna get some, then get some. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker, if you the type person, Leo, uh, Sagittarius, Pisces, Taurus, I really want to throw Cancer in there somewhere too. Yes, Cancer's in there too. That if you feel like if you, cause we talking about some of y'all are in relationships and like, no, he ain't shit, he ain't paying no bills over here, like she ain't gave me no money, like I'll give you some if you give me some. Listen, I don't know what the fuck, but you understand. Be quiet about it. Nobody don't care. Do what you do and move the fuck on. Okay? Period. Because not everybody understands. And y'all got some of you Leos got some people in your family that keep running back talking shit about y'all. And you trying to figure out why they keep talking shit. A lot of you Leos, y'all got some shit going on in your family right now where people are being jealous, very jealous about you or saying some negative shit. Listen, overlook that shit so you ain't got to put your gloves on like the Virgo, please. Okay. Sagittarius. Oh, well, they singing the money song for y'all too. So Sagittarius, y'all got some things coming financially that's going to be good for y'all too. Like you have been, some of y'all have been adjusting, and y'all heard how the Cancer has been adjusting, and so now y'all are trying to adjust yourselves too, because you just want to be right in the spirit, and they understand, they see that, they know that, they love you for it. Some of y'all have been a little shitty, but that's okay. For the majority of you, you've been doing what you're supposed to do, and they received that. Some of you have been asking about altars and wanting this, like some of you just went and got one single ass candle and a motherfucking flower and put it up on the table and said, "Okay, that's my altar." God damn it, that's your altar. That's your altar. Then that's okay. We don't care if you got one motherfucking rose and a goddamn candle and you say that's your altar, as long as you give honor and homage to it and who you're trying to pay homage to, that's perfectly fine. They want you to know that they received it because somebody gave an offering. Somebody on here gave an offering, and you keep asking, "Did y'all receive it? Did you receive it, Paw Paw? Did you receive it?" Yes, they received it, baby. They received it. It's between 5 to 10 people on here that gave an offering. Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus. About 5 to 10 of y'all gave an offering. You want to know if it's working? Yes, the fuck it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They hear it. They see it. They understand it. Okay. Um. Some of y'all. They said y'all hiding y'all's altar too. Ain't no need to hide it, because if they don't understand it, they don't understand. If they don't understand, they don't need to be in your space of existence unless they're going to transform or conform to it. Okay? Stop beating yourself up, Sagittarius. Stop beating yourself up. Life ain't meant to be easy, but it ain't meant to be hard either. It's just full of trials and tests. And once you get through it, shit, celebrate. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Sagittarius. Now they tell me to tell you this too, Sagittarius. Some of y'all need to learn the word no, because people are coming to you because they know you're not going to say no. Say no. Say no. Give some of that food up on that altar. Some of that onions and gravy. Give some of that up on that altar. Ain't nothing wrong with feeding them. But some of y'all need to learn the word no, because somebody keeps trying you like that. Like, it's like, why the fuck she keep asking? Why the fuck he keep asking? Because they don't feel like you're going to say no. And as long as you have not learned the word no, Sagittarius, um, that goes for the Aquarius too. And I know I just finished talking to y'all, but that goes for you too, the Leo and the Libra. Y'all need to learn the word no. But Libra, when you learn it, you need to say it nicely, because y'all done got on somebody's nerves. So Sagittarius, stop allowing certain things to get over your head. Stop allowing some things to get over your head. Destiny, can I get that recipe from you when you get finished? Sagittarius, they say, be a clone to self, be a chameleon to self. Learn how to adjust to whatever it is you want. Stop adjusting to what everybody else wants. It's time for you to pay attention to self. Y'all got a problem with that. Y'all have a real problem with that. And then when other people don't do what you want them to do, it's like, well, damn, I did that for y'all. Listen, like we just told the other one, you can't do something because you expect somebody to do it back for you or to you. Can we say that in sex too? Can I tell you that in sex too, Sagittarius? Sex too, Sagittarius, Libra. Can I say that to you too, Libra? Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Leo. I'm saying it to y'all too. Pisces. I'm saying it to y'all too. Sagittarius. If you feel like you want to go down there and eat something for however long you want to eat it, do not be mad because she only do you or he only do you for a little bit of time, motherfucker. Not they problem. You did it because you wanted to do it, nigga. That was a donation. That was a donation, bitch. Okay. Mm, okay. Pisces. Pisces, some of y'all got baby fever. Y'all got baby fever and y'all got job fever, and ain't nothing wrong with it. Y'all are in a start over period, Pisces, where y'all ready to start again, start something, do something new. Y'all are in a restart on a lot of levels, Pisces. You know? And I know we're just talking about right now, we're talking about mid month, November, going into December, maybe the first week in December or so. But Pisces, they tell me right now there's some strange energy that's kind of floating about, and it doesn't mean it's bad, doesn't mean it's good, it's just kind of strange, baby. And that's going to go inside of January. Also, it'll pick back up again in June. So we'll digress and talk about that again in a minute. Pisces, there's just some strange energy that's going on around you right now. And I really believe it's because it's a restart. It's got you questioning a lot of stuff about self, about, who you are as a person, as a spirit, as a soul being. It has a lot to do with that, Pisces. And you're just trying to get your understanding and your bearings together. Some of you are young adults and some of you are older adults trying to understand, like, damn, where did I go wrong in life? Do I want to start? Yes, goddamn it, let's press reset. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Some of you are starting something new, whether that's business, a new job, or a new love. There's a restart happening right now for the Pisces. Also, it's a restart going on for the Taurus, too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's something wrong with for some of you because some of you are ungrateful Taurus, but we're going to talk to you in a minute. But Sometimes the Pisces can be ungrateful and don't see some things. And I feel like y'all are starting to check self where that is happening at Pisces. But they want you to continue to do that. Learn your spirit as well. And learn to trust your spirit as well, Pisces, because some of you have a spiritual gift developing, and that's a start. And they want you to trust that, because some of you are hearing, seeing, feeling things about stuff and people, and you're not trusting it because you think you tripping, and you are not. You're going to be heightened. There's something about the moon. I don't know if it's a new moon coming or what this is, but they say when this moon energy hit Pisces, you will be heightened, much like the Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio, and Libra. You all will be heightened. Something about this new moon energy. I don't know if it's a new moon, waxing moon. I don't fucking know, but they say there's a moon energy that's getting ready to come in. It's a shift, and it is going to give you, it's going to be oh, it's a full moon. Okay, this moon energy, oh shit, okay, on the 19th. Well, this is going to, it's causing a shift, and it's going to heighten you in some way, and you need to trust yourself. And I received that, because baby, okay, stop feeling like you have to trust everybody around you, Pisces, because everybody cannot be trusted. I want you to understand that everybody cannot be trusted, Pisces. And just because they're new to, oh shit, Pisces, listen, stop right now, stop and listen. Pisces, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, and Sagittarius, listen to me right now. Just because they are new to you does not mean you are new to them. I'll say that again. Pisces, hear me, because I'm really talking to, I'm talking to those that I named, but Pisces, we talking to you right now. Just because they are new to you does not mean you are new to them. That means they have either been watching your Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, saw you every time you come in the store, they see you. Just because they are new to you do not mean that you are new to them. Be aware of that. Congratulations on everything, Pisces, they say. Scorpio. 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 My name is Tina, Scorpio. I'm super cool, Scorpio. You mess with me, Scorpio, then you's a fool, Scorpio. The boys, they are fly. Okay, come on, come on, come on. We're gonna do Cancer. We do Cancer after Scorpio. Scorpio. They say not only is this moon energy going to heighten you, it's going to knock your fucking socks off. You are going to be so heightened, they're going to think you're a motherfucking werewolf out this bitch. Shape shift, here we come. You're going to be so hype and heightened in this full moon energy. They're going to think you're a motherfucking werewolf, bitch. You're going to elevate to another level, meaning in your spirit. And when the full moon is over, it's not like you're going to go back. No, bitch, you're going to be there. There. Okay? Y'all need to make sure you're doing some work in this full moon. Do some work in this full moon, because I'm going to make sure I do it. And if I forget, bitch, y'all better remind me, motherfuckers. Remind me, but like every day, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Remind me, like, Queen, it's about to be a full moon. Oh, okay, yeah. If you got your crystals, make sure you set them motherfuckers out in that moon, or on your countertop where the moon hits every night. Put your motherfucking crystals right there. Ooh, gratitude, spirit, because god damn. Get some. Get some. If you can get some on the full moon 3 days inside of going into the full moon 3 days after, get you some. Because I'm telling you, when you hit that motherfucking climax, Scorpio, you need to manifest, think, receive all of it. In here, you need to be there. If you is trying to work that, you don't forget, bitch, you manifest inside of that sex energy, bitch. You manifest it. You understand me? You better manifest whatever it is. You got 6 days. 3 before, 3 after. Manifest that shit. Don't forget it. Scorpio, somebody's trying to cause you a problem, but don't worry about it. The spirit's going to take care of it. They're going to expose it all, and you will see it for what it is. They want you to also start to ask, even if you're asking before the new moon or the full moon, they want you to ask for everyone around you to be stripped. I ask for it right now, spirit. Everybody to be stripped around you so you can see clearly, because you tend to think with your heart and your sexual organ, Scorpio. And so some things can blind you. I need for everybody around you to be stripped, Scorpio. Ask for that and watch it comes to you. Your finances will they're already kind of in a dive, but they're gonna shoot back up. Don't worry about it. By the end of this month, they're going to shoot back up. Because they've kind of been taking a little dive, Scorpio, but they're going to shoot back up. Don't worry about it. You're also going to be developing in some sort of new business, or some sort of thought of new business or creation. And that could be from the heighten of the moon energy, but you're going to be heightened. I suggest you get out there and sit in the moon. I don't care if it's cold. You get out there for like 5 minutes. Get yourself in the moon. Why? Because you are also a crystal melanite, and you need to be charged. Call in that money. Call it in. Call in favor, because spirit feels like they owe you favor right now. So they're going to give it to you. Whatever you're asking for, manifest it, receive it. Also, where you may have been losing some things or some people around you, whether that is in death or just in separation, Scorpio, you will be looking upon losing one more person, but they want you to understand that this is not going to affect you in the way that you would think. It's going to be okay. It's not, I don't feel like it's going to be somebody that's very close to you. Um, some of you, it may be a little close, but it ain't gonna be like, best friend, best sister, grandma. It's gonna be like, oh damn, ain't Rita died? Dang, that's crazy. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, me and my friend, we was really close, but now we ain't close no more. I think I'm gonna just cut that off anyway. Some shit like that. You're gonna be okay. You'll survive. You will survive. Scorpio, you definitely will. Cancer. Cancer, y'all getting ready to enter into the wild, wild west. They want y'all to get into this moon energy as well, but y'all gonna be entering into the wild wild west, because people are have like start developing like, I don't know what this is, but some of this y'all set up without even fucking trying it, knowing that some of you did set it up. Listen, it's about to be the wild wild west right now for you for the next 3 weeks. You better get your life in order, because some of y'all was supposed to be quiet. Y'all didn't say anything when you were supposed to be quiet, and y'all have allowed certain things, y'all heart space, y'all jealousy, y'all anger to manifest this demon. People think that demons are a physical thing. It is not. It is an energy that you may create your own self. In Cancer, you have created a demon without even knowing it, because you have either said too much or done too much, and now you're about to be in the wild wild west for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Now, some of you are experiencing this shit because of the people that you have around you that you knew was no good, and you refused to cut them motherfuckers off. Mm. It'll pass. It'll pass. It'll pass. But it's gonna be some exposing going on. Some of the cancers are going to be exposed for some of the things that you've done or what you've said. Some of them you will be exposing people. Some of you will be exposing people, Cancer. But I want you to know it's gonna be the wild, wild west for here for a little bit. But you're gonna come up through this shit. You're gonna be all right. And this is gonna be new territory for you, because some of your domestic relationships are on shaky ground, or entering into shaky ground, where you're gonna be questioning, should I stay in this relationship or not? Let me tell you, for some of you, it is not. For some of you, it is not, baby. And that's okay. because you too will survive. Because some of you, talk about it. Let me tell you why it's happening. Some of it is happening because you have solely depended upon your spouse, where you did not allow yourself to grow. And because you're not growing, guess what? Your relationship has now become shaky. In order for you to grow and to get up and move, because you may return to the relationship somewhere in January, February, I don't know. But because you have allowed yourself to become too comfortable inside the relationship, where you have given too much of yourself, you've given too much of yourself, Cancer, inside of this relationship, that is going to be removed, or you're going to be looking at removing it. And if you don't remove it where you should shake, rattle, and roll, some of you still going to be experiencing some things. Now, some of you, you may be able to fix it. You may be able to get back to where you need to be if you kill that demon that's in there. But it's about you understanding where you are and what the fuck is taking place. You understand me? You can't just feed it, cook a good ass dinner and make it go away. You can't fuck it away. You're going to have to really dig into your heart space, Cancer, and fucking fix it, because some of you have allowed that motherfucking money. That's all right. That's all right if you're single, because I'm still talking to you. Because we talk about relationships, period. And that's with people in your life, honey. Because some of y'all have allowed money to keep you in a place, whether that's a job, with a parent that you have been leaning on, or you letting them lean on you, and you have kept this relationship around, or you kept it inside of the toxicity that's kept you inside of this bondage. And you must look at it, period. So you're gonna be in a wild, wild west, because you're in a space of re-examining every motherfucking thing. Spirits say they not even gonna talk to you about finances, because a lot of the cancers have allowed finances to get them in a situation of where they are. You would have said you'll figure it out, because everything is gonna become evident to some of you. Um, Shit, by next Friday. By next Friday, some of you will see some of this. Some of this will become evident to some of you. Capricorn. Mm. Some of you have felt like, Capricorn, you have lost yourself, much like the Cancer. You feel like you have lost yourself, Capricorn. But don't worry about it, because just like some of you want to lose that weight, some of that weight is coming from people that should not be in your space, just like a Cancer. Capricorn, to lose yourself is to lose everything that you have worked for. Some of y'all have allowed things in your space of existence that you should not have allowed. Capricorn, some of y'all are so good. I mean, good in the heart space, baby. Some of y'all are good in the heart space. And people see that and take advantage of that. Whether you are in a relationship, or if you are single, if we're talking about your parents, or we're talking about a work relationship, some people have taken advantage of that, and you have been fed up with it. You have been fed up with it, Capricorn. Some of you saw exactly what we were talking about the children, why to keep your eye on the children, why certain things have been so important for the Capricorn. Some of y'all seen it. Some of y'all seen it. And it's okay, because some of you got your feelings hurt, baby. Y'all got y'all feelings hurt at the end of October, got your feelings hurt at the beginning of November, but we are in mid-month. And some of y'all have been sitting like, what the fuck? Break those chains, break those chains, break those chains. So, Spirit says, what the fuck is that to a giant? You are a giant, Capricorn. You better shake that shit off. You can be independent, or you can be dependent, and that's not just financial. We're talking about with emotions. Like some of y'all have been tired for 6 months, Capricorn. Some of y'all have been tired mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You've been tired. And sleep. And you don't even know what to do, but you have decided. You so scared inside of this decision you made. Don't fucking be. You better stand on it. Stand on this decision, Capricorn. If you ain't made that decision yet, you better make it. You better make it. You better make it before this full moon set in good, or after the energy has resolved itself. Because if you wait too long, by the time that first week in December hit, baby, you're going to know that you made the wrong decision if you don't make the decision at all. It ain't even right or wrong. You just must make it. Period. Because if you don't make it, Spirit going to make it for you. It can be scary. It can be very scary, Capricorn, but it don't mean that you can't make it. Y'all are so afraid of losing shit, losing people. And when I say make the decision, like, it could be, okay, for Thanksgiving, I'm going to go ahead and tell my family I no longer believe in Jesus. It could be that. It could be very much just that. Because you don't know how the rest of your motherfucking family going to take you, what they going to say. It ain't their fucking problem. It ain't their business. You do and you say what the fuck you need to do. You make your decision. You stand on it. Now, some of y'all are starting a business, have started a business, getting ready to start a business, and it is going to boom over the next 2 months. Like, you're going to see some acceleration for some reason. And you feel like we're going into a financial crisis in the world, and you still ain't going to understand where that money is coming from. Don't fucking look a gifted horse in the mouth. Yes, baby. They said it. They said the full moon is on the 19th. So, whether you have decided, you need to make that decision. Don't look a gifted horse in the mouth. If you feel like the spirit have given you something or provided you with an opportunity, please don't look it in the mouth. Take full advantage of it. I know, Jasmine, I just said you're probably scared, but you better not be. Because if you wait until December to make that decision, you probably going to have to wait on it. Things are going to start to come together for you, Capricorn. Don't worry about it. Y'all too, um, like y'all need to get some sex too, even if that sex is by yourself. You better touch up on it, baby, and spit up on it, baby, and make it happen. Capping. Period. Are we at the end? Taurus. Taurus. They said we saved the best for last. Taurus, they said we did it. We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. Taurus, you have made a decision in your life and you have stood on it. And they want you to know because of that, inside of even the spiritual development, Taurus, because of that, you're going to see progress like you've never seen before. You're going to see progress like you've never seen before, Taurus, because you stood on it. Some of you have still been very scared to stand on it, but you standing on it a little bit at a time. You got to look, you got your toe up on the line a little bit. Like, bitch, I'm gonna slide my toe up there. Fuck that, I'm gonna slide my toe up there. Bitch, slide your toe, put your whole foot up there. They don't give a fuck. Stand on it, cause they see it and they appreciate it, Taurus. You have made a decision and you standing on it. And because of that, you're going to receive blessing after blessing after blessing. Now, it's going to be somebody to try to come in and shake it a little bit. Don't worry about it. They're not going to do much shake rather than rolling. Some of you are getting ready to start relationships, and I'm very happy about that. Um, but some of you have allowed your nastiness to get the best of you. And where that energy is going to bless some of the other Tauruses, it is going to make you motherfucking know it. Because this is split. where you were in that space of existence to make that good decision, just like much like the Capricorn needs to make that decision. You made your decision, Taurus, and some of y'all made the wrong motherfucking one because you decided to keep that nasty heart of yours instead of changing and doing what you knew was correct. And you're gonna know about it. But for the majority, they have seen the goodness of what you have done and the decisions you have made. And some of it is financial, some of it is spiritual, some of it y'all said y'all was gonna start wearing y'all waist trainer every day and get up and drinking water and walking at 6 a.m. and y'all been doing that. Good for you. Because where the fuck you wanted to eat that slice of pizza, you did not. You went on ahead and got you that salad, and you probably cried in the bathroom and was mad about it. But bitch, you ate that salad. Good for you. Good for you. Some of y'all got some relationships that's going to be starting, which is good because I feel like for those who decided to not be that nasty person and be that good person, and you made the honest, conscious decision to say, I'm gonna do good, I'm gonna be me, I'm gonna be true to myself, then that truthful is going to provide you with a relationship. Now, let's be honest about it because I believe there's going to be two people that come in. For some of you, you're going to have an option. This is where you got to stand on what the fuck you believe in, where you got to stand in your understanding and knowing of who you are. And stand in, you said, I want this person to be this, and this. But if you allow that right at the end, child. Hold on. Can you hear me? It stopped there. You want this person to have this, and this. Okay. You want them to have this, and this, right? But you have to really, really stand on what you want. So either you're gonna let that person with the good sex come in, and I ain't saying because you dating one person you can't have sex with somebody else. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying use your mind space, your heart space, and make the correct decision when it goes into the relationship. Don't allow that good person you've been waiting on to walk away solely because somebody else got good sex, but you know they ain't really material they not really girlfriend boyfriend material. You know what I'm saying? They just good in bed. Don't allow that to sway your way of thinking, because a lot of y'all have put this hard work in, child. Some of y'all been waiting 2 years. Some of y'all have been waiting 2 years. And then you won't find nobody phenomenal. You asking me if you're gonna be in a single long. If you ain't looking, yeah, you're gonna be single for all your fucking life. So you need to step on into it. That's that scary shit. You think somebody just gonna come and just be what you need them to be and fall in your lap? They're not gonna do that. You need to put yourself out there and go ahead and find what the fuck it is you keep saying you want to find, and get off people's nerve about that. People are coming into your space. You need to really look at it. You need to observe it, and use your spiritual eye on all of this. That's people and opportunities alike, Taurus, because you have some good shit coming in. You got good things coming in. Okay? Far as the money goes for the Taurus, they said financial growth is going to be exceeding because they're going to provide you, if you take what they provide you. They're going to be giving you opportunities for like clients and business. Say like my daughter, she's a Taurus and she's a makeup artist, also an esthetician, but she does some other stuff. I feel like there's going to be opportunities for her to do some makeup, or to find some other things to do, like and that's for Pisces, Cancer, and Capricorn too. You're gonna have some opportunities to start some new things for self as well. So make sure you're looking at all of it, okay? Gratitude to you all. This has been the mid-month horoscopes for November. I show gratitude to you all. Please don't stay on the chat after it's over so people can rewind and watch it. The longer you stay on the chat, the longer people cannot restart the live and listen to the horoscopes, okay? I show gratitude. I love you all. Have a good night. We might come